What's about 6 feet tall, covered in black grease, and can go from Springville to Orem in 3 minutes? Believe it or not, it's Price City Mayor Joe Piccolo. I'll explain more in a minute. Mayor Piccolo was born and raised in Price. He got married and raised his children here and started a business here 43 years ago.
As a young man, I always wanted to know what was inside that made things tick. Everybody get a toy and play with it. I get it, tear it apart to see why it worked that way.
So he did what his family and friends taught him to do, pursue the American dream with a $420 tax return. The young man who'd set his sights on aeronautical engineering instead got a degree in auto mechanics and created this, a full-stop auto shop.
That detail you just did, Eric? Yeah. That looks nice.
He stayed in Price for a reason. What is it about this place that you love?
The people. It's a friendly place. It's a place where people will raise funding out of their back pockets out of broke back pockets for somebody who needs it more than they do, and it happens every day.
Price is a blue-collar community nestled among huge ribbons of coal. Since the arrival of the railroad in 1883, Price's prosperity has been tied to that coal, and that rich black rock has attracted people from around the world. Mayor Piccolo's parents were immigrants in 1925. At that time, there were 2,000 residents representing 20 nationalities. Even now, the community is very culturally complex.
Diversity is our largest strength. You can easily attend a pancake supper for the Methodist Church and find the Catholic priest and the Greek priest and the Mormon bishop all cooking pancakes behind the counters.
Mayor Piccolo says Price is where you can expect a full day's work for a full day's pay. And while he pays the hard-earned salaries of his 20 employees, which allows them to support their families, he knows he's helping create greater opportunities for each of them.
We actually believe in developing people's lives, not just teaching them how to become mechanics. Ben is a certified full-time motorcycle technician.
In his auto shops, there are tidbits of wisdom everywhere. They are service mottos, or just signs about what community means to a man who truly loves his. In fact, what you're about to see inside this garage truly represents what makes this man tick. He's using the space to store his brother's 1969 Corvette and an old city float that the community just might want to use again.
I have a true love to take care of my family. This is my family, and I want it to grow.
Yes, Mayor Joe Piccolo says it's all about community, as he services a van belonging to the area's new Boys and Girls Club.
That's the high-pressure port, and then the low-pressure port's over there, yep.
The van bears the slogan, "What do you want to do?" Mayor Piccolo believes that's a very important question for the youth of Price.
The opportunity in America is huge. It's the only place in the world where you can do more if you want to. Nobody can restrict you from what you want to be or what you want to do or what you want to become.
It's a choice Mayor Piccolo believes he was lucky to have as he grew up in this small rural city. And the mayor acknowledges the effects of many choices he's made over the years. In high school, he chose a group of buddies who also liked fast cars.
Bobby Gardner and his GTX 67 Plymouth GTX is 155, 160. We went from Springville's exit to Orem's exit in about 3 minutes.
He says it was just like American graffiti.
Not much common sense.
And now he chooses to try to bring change to his city and his family by jumping in, working hard, and getting his hands dirty. He hopes to bring economic prosperity to his hometown, at City Hall, and in the garage.
That's why I live here. I love it here. I love being in Price City.
For the Utah League of Cities and Towns, I'm Susan Wood in Price, Utah.